There are three great conundra, I call it, in vapor intrusion world. The first is temporal variability of VOC concentrations in indoor air. The second is the spatial variability of VOC concentrations beneath the structures. And the third, and I think is the greatest of the three, is the influence and the presence of background sources of the very same contaminants that we're looking for. Is the contribution from the subsurface significant? That is a difficult question when the same compound is being sourced from, let's say, indoor use or historical indoor use because it's present on building materials. But the radon industry taught us 30 years ago that short duration samples of indoor air really are not acceptable. And in fact, according to ASTM guidelines, they are absolutely not acceptable if they're less than 48 or 72 hours. So longer duration samples give us better temporal average results, especially when we're trying to quantify the risks over, let's say, a career or a lifetime. Using a diversity of topics, we'll use high volume sampling when we're trying to tackle a very large slab. We'll use very long duration indoor air samples like a week or 2 weeks or a month when we're trying to characterize long-term exposure, cancer-related lifetime scale risks, because longer duration samples are much more representative of the kinds of durations over which risk assessors are evaluating those things. One of my favorite services, and one that I think is exceptionally high value, is a method that we call high volume sampling, or HVS. And this is a method of subslab soil gas sampling that allows us to characterize the distribution of contaminants beneath the slab in a way that dramatically reduces cost, dramatically reduces the invasiveness of the investigation, and dramatically, at the same time, it increases the confidence with which we understand the problem. And the larger the space, the larger the building that we're evaluating those questions in, the greater the benefit. One of the great strengths that the vapor intrusion practice brings to our clients is the most diverse toolbox for evaluation, whether it's the investigation on the upfront or the performance of a mitigation system on the backside. We bring the most diverse, the broadest toolbox, and the deepest expertise in using that toolbox.